What's going on? We are officially live, and by we, I mean me, and hopefully anybody who tunes in. And yeah, every time with this live streaming feature, you usually have to wait like a minute or two for people to start seeing that you're live. And so just gonna wait for that for a minute. And I think in this video, I'll do kind of just a overview of the collection so far. Anthony Avila, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing just a quick thing on here to ask what I should watch tonight as well. I've got a few different choices, so if you guys are gonna watch anything tonight, let me know as well. I definitely need a haircut. Somebody left me a comment in one of my videos recently calling me Elvis. Yeah, I know my hair's a little crazy right now. But how's everybody doing tonight? This beautiful, freezing Saturday over here in New Jersey. It was 70 degrees just a few days ago. And now they're talking about 2 feet of snow on Tuesday. Blizzard-like conditions, so dramatic. Mother Nature is a little bipolar right now. My hair looks great, thank you. It is a little long, for sure. I don't think it's quite Elvis level. Maybe it is. Rockabilly style? I don't know. But it is a little bit out of control right now, but thank you. Does anyone want the Mantalab one-click for Constantine? Yeah, again, all those exclusives, all those different companies, they're just too expensive for me personally. Like $50-$60 for a slipcover steelbook, I don't know. I would only do that for like a handful of movies that I truly love, and I don't think they have any for like The Thing, Phenomena, Return of the Living Dead, stuff like that, Vanilla Sky, Last of the Mohicans, you know, certain ones like that. I feel like they just do a lot of the really popular, like Avengers, and where there's already like a million editions out there for it. Oh, you're watching, Anthony Avila says he's watching Miss Daisy, Driving Miss Daisy with the wife tonight. It's a classic for sure. Yo, 4K Cinema HD, what's going on, man? I'm still having dreams about that Big Trouble in Little China poster that you scored. Oh, I'm super jelly of that. So yeah, Synapse, they just released the pictures for their Suspiria Blu-ray coming up. And honestly, I have mixed feelings. It looks too clean. And I saw the Arrow Video just posted pictures of their new Phenomena release coming up, which again looks so clean to me. Too clean. I'm just so used to how these films looked before, where it had a certain color scheme. And now that the color scheme is just completely gone, and it's just clean, crisp, kind of, it's just too bright, too vivid, and those color schemes that I'm used to are just gone. It weirds me out. So I have mixed feelings on it. I'm glad Suspiria is finally getting a Region A release. There might have been a Region Free one before, but I think the transfer wasn't good. Congrats on 11,000 subscribers. Thank you, Chris Jones. I appreciate that. Synapse is crazy overpriced. They charge $6 for shipping. You know, I like a lot of what Synapse does, especially with their releases. But again, my thing is with the transfer that they're doing, it's just too clean looking so far for Suspiria. A lot of people are going crazy, but I just have mixed feelings because maybe I'm just the only one that feels that way. It seems like it. All the comments I've seen have just been super praising it. It just looks too clean. Give Blu-ray Anarchy some love. He says he only has 33 subscribers. Go show him some love. Polish Girl is not here tonight. I had to do a bunch of errands today, so I'll probably hang out with her Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Monster Mania, I wish I could have gone. I wish I could have gone too. I wasn't able to go. I had some things that I had to handle, and I wasn't able to do that. So yeah, I am actually Reject Films on here was nice enough to help me out. I'm gonna be able to at least get 2 cast members from The Thing signed on my poster. So big up to him. I'm gonna give him a big shout out because that's awesome. Yeah, I would have loved to have gone to Monster Mania. That was like almost a once-in-a-lifetime thing because there's 5 cast members, including Wilfred Brimley, and then Dean Cundy as well, the cinematographer. Deep Star 6 tonight on Blu-ray. I don't think I've seen Deep Star 6 before. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't get my poster signed from Monster Mania with the 5 cast members and then Dean Cundy. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Nobody was able to help me out. Heartbroken. But somebody did. Is going to get it signed by 2 of the cast members coming up next weekend in I think it's Horror Hound weekend, which is in Cincinnati or Indianapolis. I forget which one, but Reject Films is helping me out with that, so big props to him. I've enjoyed his channel for a bit. He's nice. Actually, it's funny. I sold some stuff to him in a Facebook group not too long ago, and he didn't realize who I was at first, and then I was like, oh, hey. And yes, but I've been watching his channel for a while. He's a really cool guy. He does a lot of conventions and stuff too. So I will get it signed by at least 2 cast members, and then the goal is to get it signed by more. So that's hopefully that'll happen. They'll come back in August, Monster Mania. They do it in, I think maybe Maryland is the next one. I could be mistaken. There's usually, they do it 3 times a year actually. I think 2's in Cherry Hill and then 1's in Maryland for Monster Mania, the horror convention. I want to watch the movie Clockwork Orange, but the wife doesn't want to see it because actually that movie is very crazy and out there, and it has a lot of rape and nudity and craziness going on, violence going on. So it's not for everybody, of course. Blue Penguin says, yo, Jay, I missed those videos where you used to make where you review different horror movies. Yeah, I definitely want to do more reviews coming up. My computer is a piece of garbage, so that's basically the main reason. In my new camera, it doesn't work with the editing software, so I have to use my old camera if I'm going to do like reviews, and it just makes it more difficult. And the YouTube editor, which I use all the time now, they don't have it where like I want to put the poster artwork on the side, but they don't have that where you can put the picture over the video. So unfortunately, it's a pain in the butt to do those reviews, but I definitely want to do them because that's what I really want to do the most, is do legit reviews again. That's the thing that I like doing. Pinoy Ride, what's going on? I only have a couple. I have a couple posters signed. I'm gonna do some videos showing that soon. Twilight Time is doing the Stone Killer. Ad Valachi. Oh, Valachi papers. Awesome. I used to love the Valachi papers back in the day. I remember even reading the book that it was based on too. And with the movie. That's amazing because I think the DVD for that is out of print. So I am souped on that. Thanks for letting me know about that. I didn't know the Valachi papers were going to have a Blu-ray release. I'm excited for that big time. I do have the Munchies, which is a super cheesy kind of like a Gremlins Critters ripoff kind of movie. Ghoulies, even all that kind of stuff, all those similar small creatures. I do have that. It's super cheesy. It was out of print for a long time. Then I think it came back into print. It might be out of print again. I'm not sure, but it was a super cheesy, fun one. I love that one. Can you tell us about your experience when you went to film school? Maybe if I said film school, I misspoke. I went to a couple film classes. I was going to, but I never ended up fully going. I took like American film. I took like, I want to say 4 different film classes at college. So it wasn't actually film school. If I said it before, I completely misspoke and I apologize. Although Rutgers University has a great film school, Mason Gross, where James Gandolfini went. And actually, he was here one time at a homecoming game for football, and this old guy, he was parked in front of the bar, and this old guy hit his car. But James Gandolfini was super, super nice. It's a shame that he passed away. He was a big alumni from Mason Gross, Rutgers University. But yeah, those film classes introduced me to so many great films. I remember watching Hearts of Darkness, the documentary on the making of Apocalypse Now. I remember watching Psycho. I remember watching Shane. So many movies that Blue Velvet was in it. Like a whole bunch of movies that just like opened my eyes and made me appreciate cinema even more. And that was just a really good experience. But yes. Yes, I did. That's funny. Blu-ray Anarchy, you were awesome because that's so funny. I did a thumbnail picture for this already. I was going to say I did get my Steelbook from Spider Geek. Here it is right here. I don't know if it comes, the way I'm looking at it on the camera, it looks like it's reversed, but it's the Dave the Dead Steelbook signed by George Romero. Spider Geek came through, and I appreciate that. I just watched his recent video where I guess he's going to be taking a break. I wish him the best. I can definitely, understand where it's coming from. Everybody goes through trials and tribulations. I've been on here for years now. I've seen people come and go. But I know a while ago, he had a channel that was mostly focused, I think, on like figures and stuff. And he kind of like deleted all those videos, and then he made the focus on movies. Whatever he does, he's a cool dude. He's fun to watch. So I hope whatever's going on, he, gets it worked out. And if he wants to make videos, I'm sure people will be there to support him. And if not, I send him much love. I wish him the best. He's a nice dude, and yeah, that's all I could say about it. I watched the video. I think everybody who makes videos can kind of relate to that to some extent. Hold on, I'm just scrolling through the comments here. Whatever happened to the review for Nothing Bad Can Happen? It's coming eventually. Orange Juice. Deep Star 6 is like Leviathan. I think I may have seen the poster artwork for it, but I've never actually seen the film. Mike G, what's up, man? What's going on, Mike G? Mike G made a couple of thumbnails for me recently, which I definitely appreciate. I got the Japanese Blu-ray for Valachi Papers, and the Eureka UK is doing Hard Times with special features. Yeah, Bronson's getting a lot of Orange Juice. Message retracted. I'm curious what the message was that was retracted. Twilight Time is having a 50 to 7% off sale. Yeah, they actually have a ton of stuff. They've been doing a lot of sales recently, which I think is awesome. I think, a lot of their ones are usually like $30 a pop, and they're limited. So the ones that don't go out of print, sometimes they, especially the hard titles, they go out of print so quickly, and then they go for outrageous prices on eBay. But those ones that they've had stock for a while, they've been doing some amazing sales for. I hope, I don't know if, Spider Geek could still keep making videos. Maybe he just needed a break for a couple days. I'm not sure, but I wish him the best in whatever he's doing. Jackstick99, what's going on, man? That's really awesome. The Day of the Dead Steelbook Romero sign. Yeah, actually, I'm souped on that. Right there, Day of the Dead. Bub. I know Bub does, he's doing conventions. A bunch of people in here are doing conventions, so I'm not sure if I should just leave this signed with George Romero right there, or if I should try to get it signed by other people. I'm not sure. Let me know. Do you think it looks good just with George Romero's signature? Or should I try to get Bub's signature down there? There's not a ton of room on here to get a bunch of signatures, but to get Bub would be kind of cool. Bub's an amazing zombie. Classic zombie. Like, I'd say Bub, Tarman, they're a couple of the top zombies for sure. And then I guess the Fulci zombie, like there's a bunch of other ones, but those are some of the ones that just come straight to the mind. Yeah, absolutely. What about Monster Squad? Monster Squad is one of my all-time favorite movies. I actually have a poster of that, and I have 2 signatures on it, and I'm kind of bummed. I know Horror Hound, they're having essentially a reunion, and there's like 6 people involved. I would love to get the Monster Squad poster signed too, but unfortunately, I don't know anybody else who's going to be getting their poster signed for Monster Squad, and I'm there's only so much. I would love to get that signed too. That would be, I think besides the people there was only Fred Decker would be like the last person really that does conventions to get it signed. But yeah, I have 2 signatures on my Monster Squad poster. So I love that movie. It's an all-time classic for me, one of my favorites. Wolfman's got nards. I do not have Hard Times on Twilight. I do want to, though. Viewing from Down Under, what's going on, man? I love Australia. I just watched Mystery Road recently, which is an Australian movie. And that was actually an interesting film, Mystery Road. I liked a lot of it, but there were certain issues I had with it, too. I liked the cast. Hugo Weaving was in there. And then the lead actor, I guess he was like an Aborigine actor. And, honestly, I had no idea until in the movie, they kept talking about it because he looked like a white guy, basically. And in the movie, they were calling him black. I'm like, he looks like he's Italian or something. But I guess, I don't know. But that was interesting to see the history and the culture, too, of the communities there, which was, I thought that was the most intriguing part of it. It was a crime thriller, essentially, Mystery Road. And I enjoyed it, but it did have its faults. But I've always liked Australia. I've been fascinated with a lot of their films and their history as well. The Phantasm box sets got pushed back, and they added, I think, some more special features, so that's nice. I still do wish that we were getting the Sphere set, and I sold my Phantasm DVD Sphere set, and I kind of regret it now, because the UK set isn't as nice as the old DVD set. The UK set looks smaller, and the discs aren't housed in the Sphere. So I like the practicality of the DVD set back in the day. Now I regret selling the DVD set for the Phantasm one that I had from years ago. Just scrolling through the comments here. Hanging with the Homeboys on DVD. No, I don't think so. I don't know that one. At least not offhand. And maybe if I looked it up, I'd recognize it. But no, I don't. I wish Juice would get a Blu-ray. Side note. That Steelbook is cool. Absolutely. I work in a form of retail, essentially. Which I hate. Retail's been the bane of my existence. I've worked in some form of retail for decades now. I can't stand it. I used to play Trivia Crack, but honestly, I thought the answers were way too simple, way too easy, and a lot of the stuff that they used for the pop culture ones were just kind of stupid. Like, I don't care about Lady Gaga and Drake and some of the questions people were coming up with. They just weren't stuff that was really relevant to me. And then a lot of the really actually history questions and stuff like that were just too ridiculously easy. Like, I don't know. That game, I used to play it for a while, and then I just realized it's just not really, it's not very challenging to me. I do love Trivial Pursuit. I was trying to get a Polish chick to play Trivial Pursuit with me, but that didn't go well. We played like 3 questions, and she just didn't want to play anymore. My all-time favorite horror movie, which I think you asked last time, well, it's the same as my all-time favorite movie, John Carpenter's The Thing. It's actually going to be super weird because the poster's not there right now because I sent it in to my friend Reject Films to get signed by 2 cast members. Jack Sick 99. It's always weird when I see message retracted on here. Chris Jones. Yeah, again, Mystery Road was it was a decent Australian crime thriller, crime mystery, if you will. But it wasn't great. It had some faults, but I heard somebody said they made a sequel to it, which I'm not sure about. Yeah, let me know. Oh, that would be awesome, Chris Jones. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that for sure. Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, have you sold any of your DVDs, Blu-rays yet? I've sold a ton. Like, you guys don't realize I still a ton of movies. Like, I'll go ahead and show you the collection real quick. Quick collection overview. But I've sold at least double the amount of movies that I have currently. So, but here's the collection. This is the office area right here. All the Criterion Collection titles, some Eureka, Twilight Time, Disney, and then down under there behind all this stuff is Blu-ray TV shows, and then over here Arrow Video, Digibooks, Steelbooks, and then I have a bunch of stuff all over the floor randomly, and more stuff over here, and then up there some collector sets, and then horror Blu-rays, there, some more horror stuff, box sets, and then I've got a bunch of stuff on the floor over here. There, some posters and stuff over in that corner, and then in the other room I've got the rest of the collection, which you guys can see right now. There's some of my 4K Blu-rays. That's not all of them, but there's some. And this just came in from Criterion, Kanoa, Shameful Memory based on a true story. That's shocking. I'll be talking about that coming up in a future video. And then more Blu-rays, DVDs, horror DVDs, more stuff on the floor. And then I have probably like another big box of mostly DVDs, some Blu-rays, some Blu-ray box sets, some DVD box sets. So that's everything that I've just shown you. Isn't everything. But in the past, like, I'd say 2 years, I want to say I've sold offhand 6,000 DVDs and probably like 3,000 Blu-rays. If I can't see myself re-watching the movie, it's gotta go. And a lot of times I do have a hard time letting stuff go. I try to rationalize it. Well, I like this director. I like this actor. I like this scene. And, I got to stop doing that. And there's certain ones I just got rid of. I'm heartbroken a little bit that I got rid of my DVD Phantasm Sphere. Because I was thinking the Blu-ray one was going to be better, but it's really not better. Even the UK one from Arrow, the sphere is smaller. The discs aren't housed in the sphere, so it's not really practical. And I like the practical aspect of the DVD set. And then I got rid of my German Carriers tin. It's a DVD set. It was a really cool tin, survival kit tin. But I was kind of keeping it for the packaging. And I don't know. I do love the movie. I think it's super underrated. But I was like, it's taking up space. Now I kind of regret selling that one. But I'm just going to scroll through the comments that I missed real quick on here. Yeah, it's actually, it's definitely, it's becoming harder and harder. I want to downsize because I really don't have the room. I've got 9 IKEA bookcases, and they're like 6.5 feet tall each. Billy bookcases. Somebody asked me recently which model it is. I still do have some stuff for sale. Maybe I'll do a for sale video coming up soon. Yeah, the Scream Factory edition of The Thing is amazing for sure, and I think Arrow Video is coming out with a release for The Thing, which I'll have to buy because it's my all-time favorite movie, and I have a butt ton of editions for it. I'm gonna do a video of once I get the poster back of my collection of The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. The Birds is my favorite Hitchcock. See, that's actually tough. Psycho, I'm gonna have to go with that. Kind of the prerequisite granddaddy of all slashers in a way. But Rear Window is amazing. The Birds, those are a few of my favorites. Let's see. You have Vampire in Brooklyn and Harlem Nights for sale. No, I wish both of those. I do have both of those, but they're not for sale. I love them both. How does Harlem Nights not have a Blu-ray release? That's a freaking classic. The cast in there is amazing. So many funny moments in there too. In the UK Twilight Time of Hard Times, holy moly, that is way overpriced for that. I just watched The Thing yesterday on your recommendation. It was a really great movie, 9.5 out of 10, one of my new favorites. I'm glad to hear that, Matthew Murdoch. I've tried to introduce a lot of people to The Thing, and not everybody's liked it, but it's my all-time favorite movie. Again, I've talked about it endlessly. One of the best alien sci-fi horror movies. The sense of isolation, paranoia, and Ennio Morricone's score, Rob Bottin's practical effects still stand the test of time today. The amazing cast, Dean Cunny's cinematography, the whole cast in general was just phenomenal. And again, the Antarctic Research Station. I love movies with a snowy setting, so that has it in spades. Just scrolling through the comments again. Where am I at on here? Kanoa seems very interesting. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that coming up. Crazy, tragic story. Juice is getting a UK Blu-ray release. Yeah, is it going to be region-free, though? Because currently I don't have a region-free Blu-ray player. I used to. It broke a couple of years ago now, and I just haven't gotten a new one. How does it not have a Blu-ray release in the States, though? Belko Experiment, I haven't seen. I've seen the trailers for it. It looks like a few movies I've seen before, but it looks like, Battle Royale meets The Office. That's what it seems like. But I've seen other films that look similar to that. Animal Kingdom, yeah, I like that film. The TV show I haven't seen, though. I've heard good things about the TV show. The film was amazing. I have that somewhere. I'm going to actually finally organize the collection. I have the room. I have all the bookcases now, so it's going to happen. And I'm going to alphabetize the heck out of everything, and it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to feel great about it. I feel the same way, but I just started in the Blu-ray game 2 years ago. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jay, you're looking forward to the new Thor? Yeah, they released a lot of the pictures. The pictures look amazing so far. Jeff Goldblum's character looks interesting. Go digital. I'm physical media all the way. Same with books. Thank you. The best Kubrick movie, again, I'm a big fan of 2001, The Shining. Again, everything that he's done I've enjoyed, so I'd like to see more special. Like, how does The Shining not have like a special spiffy box edition for Blu-ray? Oh man, I love Arrow and Scream Factory. Yeah, absolutely. They both have a lot of great releases. I don't have Cuffs. Now, you're looking for a lot of specific out-of-print 80s kind of nostalgia stuff that I don't actually even own Cuffs. I would love to own it. But yeah, the ones like those ones that don't even have a Blu-ray release, I'm pretty much keeping in the collection. Pope of Greenwich Village has a double feature release from Scream Factory, which that deserves a standalone Blu-ray release. So many ones deserve standalone Blu-ray releases that don't. It just doesn't make sense because other movies that are way worse get standalone releases. Pope of Greenwich Village definitely needed a standalone Blu-ray release, a special edition, spiffy one. Wow, I didn't know Scream Factory didn't ship to the UK. That stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I do like some silent era films for sure. I do want to see some more. I've actually found some on YouTube that I've watched. I haven't had a chance to revisit The Stepfather again. I actually haven't watched too many movies recently. I was hanging out with a Polish chick a bunch this past week, and yeah, we did other things besides watch movies. So yeah, Juice is a fantastic one. I love that one. Yeah, Region B. That's a shame. Yeah, no, Cinema Sickness by far has a sickness. His collection is insane. Yeah, he's got a whole library essentially dedicated to his movies. I'm actually trying to do the opposite of what Cinema Sickness is doing and downgrading and not getting all these different editions for movies that I'm probably never going to watch again. So, good props to him that yeah, it's just too many for me. I just don't have the room. I don't have the space. I'm continually trying to downgrade the collection. It's an ebb and flow. I get ones in. I'm trying to get some out. I don't know if he really gets rid of too many. Full Metal Jacket's amazing for sure. Full Metal Jacket is one where there's such a shift in the movie. Like, I love the first half. I love the movie overall, but the first half of the movie is the best, in my opinion. Did you know Jeff Goldblum's character? Yeah, I saw his character. Oh, I didn't know that he was the collector's brother. No, I used to read comic books when I was growing up, but I haven't really caught up. They've changed so many things. Like, certain characters have changed completely. I mean, Wolverine died in the comics. Like, so many things have changed. So when I was watching, or when I was reading comic books, it was so much different. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing a ton of comments on here. My battery is at 20%, so I'm not gonna have too much time left on here, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick. First off, I did get the Steelbook from Spider Geek, signed up at George A. Romero, the Day of the Dead Steelbook Arrow video release. Beautiful. But I wanted to ask you guys what movie I should watch tonight. So real quick, should I watch Man Down, the new Shia LaBeouf movie? It looks like he was in the military and he's got PTSD. The trailers looked awesome for it. Should I watch Sing, which is looks like an animated American Idol kind of movie? And Cinema Paradiso, which I haven't seen in forever. This has two cuts, the 124-minute theatrical version and the 174-minute director's cut. This is the new one from Arrow Academy, the US line. So it's nice to see them doing some of the Arrow Academy releases. And here's for some horror, Child Eater, which looks super freaking creepy. Look at that cover. That looks awesome. And then one more title to choose from. This is a Danish film with Mads Mikkelsen, Men in Chicken, which looks like it's going to be ridiculous. So let me know, out of these 5, which movies I should watch tonight. I'm going to try to watch 2. So there you go. Which 2 of these should I watch? Let me know. Let me know. And let me know what you're going to watch tonight as well. My battery's going to die in a minute, so I'm going to get out of here and pop in a movie. But once this video stops going live and posts on YouTube, give me some movie recommendations to check out and let me know what you're going to watch tonight as well. Wow, there's a lot of ones for Child Eater. Yeah, awesome. Maybe it is good. Child Eater looks like it's going to be up there. Child Eater is the winner. Child Eater is going to be next, and then Cinema Paradiso looks like second so far. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate it. And again, once you guys are leaving me some funny comments right now, messing me up a little bit. But once this video stops going live and posts to YouTube, please leave me some movie recommendations to check out and let me know what you're going to watch tonight as well. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, again, for all your support on here. I love doing these live streams. I love that instant... Mike G, you're killing me. That instant interaction. Take care. Have a great Saturday night, and I will see you tomorrow.